The war has turned.
Vive la liberté.
You must order the surrender.
How could it come to this? An army of rabble, peasants. Everything will change. Everything has changed.
Thanksgiving is a day off for virtually all Americans, and how you spend that federal holiday will tell me a great deal about you. Kamala Harris is spending it blackout drunk in a mansion in Hawaii. Kamala Harris is staying right now in a $20 million mansion on the beach, literally getting blackout, recording herself on video, and then uploading those videos to the internet. I don't know why. It's really, really hard to watch, but it's obviously self-serving. It's embarrassing. It's her own therapy session that she's taking out on all of us. She needs help.
So much to me and to Governor Walz that you knocked on doors, you called friends, you called in favors. You said, hey, you know, I showed up at your softball game. Now I need you to show up at the campaign office. You put in the time. It was personal for you. Because of your efforts, get this, we raised...
Look at this face. Is that the face of joy? I actually found something special in this video. I can't believe this isn't an SNL skit. I found how drunk she actually was. She hiccups in the video.
I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving with the ability and to find the...
Did you see it there? So Kamala Harris is spending her Thanksgiving away from the family. She doesn't actually have. She doesn't actually have a family. Kamala Harris has no family. She doesn't love anyone. Nobody loves her. It's entirely transactional. Her entire life has been power gobbling her way to the top. I guess turkeys would respect that. But the power gobbling train has come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. Take a bite out of crime. This is what Joe Biden's doing for Thanksgiving. He's taking a bite out of turkey, except for the turkey's a child. Get your mouth off the strange child. Meaning a stranger, a child of a stranger. It's not like he's being playful with his beloved niece or nephew or grandchild. This is some stranger's kid, and Joe Biden just decided to bite the kid dressed as a turkey. Joe Biden decided to then shove other children's feet entirely inside his mouth. You know what Joe Biden's doing here? This is how Joe Biden's spending his holidays. You know what Joe Biden's doing here? He's taking advantage of the fact of the Secret Service. He's taking advantage of the fact that he's not going to be president for much longer, and he won't be able to get away with this stuff. He'll have people will charge him criminally for what he does to their kids. Okay, all right. Contrast that with Donald Trump. How does Donald Trump spend Thanksgiving? Well, in 2023, last Thanksgiving, Donald Trump, while Kamala Harris and Joe Biden were drinking their faces off or biting children, Donald Trump went, when he wasn't president, when he was just a candidate, he hadn't won any of the caucuses or any of the primaries yet. Donald Trump was a candidate. He went to Texas and he served the border agents and military Thanksgiving dinners. Donald Trump gave up his own Thanksgiving dinner to go and stand with America's armed service members. Here he is. Trump, literally servant leadership. Donald Trump serves meals, National Guard, Texas public safety troopers. That's what these uniforms are, Texas public safety, who are protecting the southern border. This was, of course, at a time when border crossings were at all-time highs. This is when they were doing their very best to rig the 2024 election by shoving millions of third world criminal aliens into the heartland of America against the will and the tolerance of the American people, making them creating a new, just permanent political underclass, making our nation, of course, less safe. And there are many people caught in the carnage of all this. National Border Patrol President Brandon Judd on Trump. I saw somebody who's willing to shake every person's hand that came through here. He truly cares about this country. This is the Border Patrol Union that endorsed President Trump. Trump speaking, saying you do an incredible job. You love this country. It's hard. You take the hard way out. It's also the right way out. Donald Trump praising the Border Patrol when they were castigated as villains and investigated for doing their jobs. It's not the first time that President Trump decided to spend his holidays serving others. Again, it's just a reflection of who you are as a person. Listen to the reception, ladies and gentlemen, in Afghanistan in 2019 when Trump surprised the soldiers serving there. Listen to this. Donald Trump walks in. Look at these troops. Look how happy they are to see him. You never saw any reception like this for Joe Biden. Have you ever seen Joe Biden get cheered by the military, like ever? Under any circumstance? Everyone's so happy. Look at our fighting men and women. So we have a remark in 2019 as a total surprise under the cover of darkness. Donald Trump dropping in to Afghanistan. Of course, everyone was still at total war with. And he flew overnight. And what did he do? Did he take a nap? No. He served them Thanksgiving dinner. He personally served them. Look at this. That's real love, man. That's real love. Look how happy everyone is. Look at those smiles. These guys have never smiled like that before in their lives. Look at this guy. It's the best days of their lives. Man of the people. That's right. Here he is. Look at that. Nice good close-up there. Trump handing out, looks like Trump's handing out the like the rolls right here. Maybe it's the fact that he ran clubs, that Donald Trump ran hotels, like he just understands service. If you stay at a Trump hotel, like we just did, you'll realize this man really deeply understands service of other people because his service, his properties are elite. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the culture. Best president ever. We finally have a leader that actually cares about the troops and puts America first. God bless Trump. Look at Trump with this. He's like cutting it up, having like just a great time. Meanwhile, as you have all these obviously the soldiers cheering and embracing Donald Trump and couldn't be happier. Look at these photos. This is the photo of Joe Biden trying to pull off the same stunt. A beleaguered, weary Joe Biden eating a crappy piece of pizza with jalapenos on it, where he started to melt down. But look at the faces of the actual service members. What the F is wrong with this guy? Look at the difference. No, man. This is real love. That's what real love. This is what real love looks like right here. Look at that. Just great. Can't wait to have it back. Trump flying to Afghanistan. Trump flying to Afghanistan in the dark of night on Thanksgiving to serve our troops and to give them this message. There's nowhere I'd rather celebrate Thanksgiving than right here in the toughest, strongest, best, bravest warriors in the face of the earth. Man, are you ready to have this guy back? You ready to have this guy? You ready to have him back? Exciting times. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is the news report from the time, how Donald Trump surprised American troops on Thanksgiving. You've never seen anything like this from Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I'm so glad to have it back.
He's going to go first, we'll move second.
What's for dinner?
Having a good time, everybody?
What are you saying to the troops on this?
We love them. We love them. We say happy Thanksgiving.